Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Oxygen Not Included for episode 52. In other words, I've been playing this game for a goddamn year. Christ. So, that just means I really ought to do something about it. You know? And what is the thing we ought to do? Good question. I haven't worked that bit out. What we ought to do is try and get up to space and start sorting that stuff out. What do we need to do to sort out space? Well, first, we need some research sorting the stuff out. We are going to need a smeltery, which I've already got researched. Perfect. We are going to need these techs around here. But first, I'm going to go with smart storage. Solid transport, even. Because we should be getting to that point soon. I hope. But either way, we do require a refinery. So, that's going to be the fun bit. Where the hell am I going to make that? There we go. That ought to do. It doesn't matter if the water's polluted for the refinery. It just matters whether the water is, well, cold. And though this water technically has no real way to lose heat, hopefully we shouldn't need it for all that long. Welcome to the Gentleman's Imperial Order. No, we have too many people. Or enough people, even. Christ, there's so much random crap everywhere. Additionally, I was thinking that, well, because the power is clearly always going down from the looks of it, can I make this gas thing there? Yes, I can. So, what I need to do is I need to deconstruct the gas, which isn't important. I need refined metal so that I can make the power plant better. I need those two to actually properly, yes, do that so that they stop getting, you know, stressed all the time. That's probably not a bad thing for them to be doing. Right. The biggest concern I see as of right now is that, well, there's not enough air around properly for this to be able to work properly, which is a problem. Additionally, our digger isn't doing anything because she's relaxing, isn't she? Yep, they're still relaxing. How long does it take for you to relax? Doing that might not actually be the worst idea. Put oxygen straight into the place. I have an artist, don't I? Yes, Marie. Marie, what do you think you're doing? Because as of right now, it doesn't appear to be anything. Their body temperature's too high. That's not good. How many wheezeworts do I have? Apparently they're very glum right now, are the little people, are the little bugs, because they're too cramped together. Where's Nisbet? Oh, Nisbet's sleeping, because she's on the night shift, and she should be sleeping this time of day. Nicola's still stressed to all hell, mostly because he refuses to eat. Or rather, won't use the good stuff. What's everyone's morale? Not high. Not high at all. How do I increase the morale? The massage parlor will work significantly better soon, I'm sure. We just need the people to basically make stuff. Kinda. We shouldn't have to worry about algae anytime soon. I mean, we've got 10 tons of the stuff, and technically a little more down here available. In fact, quite a bit more available down there. There we go. That is now a completed room, which gives a significantly improved bonus to massage relief. So how much of a bonus is it? Let's look at the stress. It's still only 30. Alright. Oh, that might be one reason why morale is so low. Apparently Nicola destroyed the bloody Great Hall. So if people could make this as a priority, because I think that's actually important for getting our morale up. We're about to run out of power because someone isn't using or putting coal into the generator. Never mind. Well done, Nails. You know exactly what you needed to do. Priority is definitely find some form of refined metal, which is why we got this over here. All that's been dug up, which is cool and good, meaning we can probably start working on building up to try and get into outer space. So, how much of the oil and stuff is there? Is this thing turned on? Or has it just got no power? It's got no power. That's the thing. Well, this is actually increasing quite a bit. Huh. Then, why do you have no power? I mean, these are working perfectly fine. Did I break something? No. You're just not working. For some reason. Maybe if we empty you, we can get you producing plastic again. How's the temperature? Still pretty hot. For good reason. Guys, we really need these things down here built. If you don't mind. Because they are kind of important. This bit's mining away. With very little oxygen to speak of. As one would expect. Don't worry, Nisbet. We believe in you. We have entirely your so-called best intentions in mind. As long as those intentions include you exploring the lands for us so that we can further advance our goals as the Imperial Order. No one seems to be making anything with the eggs, so if you don't mind, I'm going to have to sub-priority 9 that as well. Along with then this, because, well, that's also a cookery thing, which everything's priority 9'd anyway. In fact, I should probably prioritize the priorities in these things, so you're in 8. And you two are 7s. Contains nothing. Right, okay. Did I just mess up with the piping or something then? Apparently this pipe right here is empty. So someone break that pipe. Because it seems to be broken. Is that what you're going to go do? Of course not. You're going to go get water. Which is kind of getting full, honestly. Where's the artist? And why aren't they prioritizing art? Art. Because I haven't told you to prioritize art. That's why you aren't prioritizing art. Well, that's my mistake. I do apologize. But you should be prioritizing art. Welcome! No. Go to hell. We don't need more people. You know what? There's no point having that if there's not a battery to power it, too. Is there? Right, so how much of each material do I have? Well, I've got absolutely no wolframite to be able to speak of, so I shouldn't use that. What are we going to use the gold for? We're going to use it for refined metals, which would be down here, so probably iron might be the best. Because that takes more temperature to increase in temperature. Because that takes a lot more to increase in temperature. This bit has pretty much just successfully mined away. Alright. Can we get you to do a little more, Nisbet? I just realised why that wasn't pumping. It's because it needs to be attached to something to actually pump, doesn't it? Of course it does, otherwise it's just sitting there with no way to actually push the water further in. Ugh. That's actually somewhat annoying. How are you not growing because of body temperature? It's 5 degrees. Wow, that's above the temperature you require to grow, is it? Huh. That's actually annoying. Come on, Bubbles, build! We want plastic. And with this, plastic should be getting made. Okay. I've misjudged this polymer press. I need someone to break it. Because the thing is currently made out of gold, and we need it made of iron. So that it doesn't take as much effect from its own heat. Wait, why are you generating no power? Or why are you completely Oh. That's why. It's because I disabled these because I want to break these batteries. Because they're probably part of the cause of my... Why is there a random hatch there? Go kill it. That's right, Bubbles. Go make that wire so that we can power everything. Good job, girl. Right. There's no point having that gas generator when it's clearly not doing anything. So, we're going to turn it into another pet coal generator. Because we have coal thanks to the hatches. How are we doing for digging up? Not bad, actually. She's digging up pretty damn well. Right. Where's Nails? Nails! Why is it low priority for you? Deliver. Ah! That's why it's low priority. Because someone needs to deliver the materials to it first. You might be wondering why I have bluff briars down here. And that's literally to check the temperature. That's the sole purpose for those briars being there. If those briars start dying, the temperature here is too high. And I need to start doing something about it. We just literally need iron sent to that place. And then we can turn this into a much more efficient location. How's this doing now? 50-odd degrees, and it's not really increasing much. It helps we've actually got air around here now. Well, more air. So it doesn't heat up quite as fast. There's actually a fair amount of sludge, berry sludge in there, actually. Did we have a harvest or something? I don't think we had a harvest. And again, these are somewhat decreasing back down in temperature. So they're growing. So they're not actually failing. We also seem to be maybe running a little low on the algae department. How have I not even researched agriculture yet? How have I not done that? What's wrong with me? Oh, that sounds like a new recruit! Go away. You know, people complain about these algae terrariums, but they work really well. Especially when you've got an infinite supply of water. Right, we've got a fair amount of plastic now, at least. So, theoretically, we could make the stuff. Also, theoretically, Ashkan's got enough training in order to become a mechatronics engineer now. Good job, Ashkan. Shame we don't have any refined metal yet for it to be relevant. And everyone is happy now, again. Because the main reason everyone wasn't happy is because someone broke the mess hall. To make it not be a mess hall anymore. Good job, idiots. What the hell? Well, aren't you a natural occurring anomaly? Hello. I'll be completely honest, I never expected to see your species. Let alone for it to exist in the wild. Alright. Oh wow, Nisbet, you're doing quite well up there. What's the oxygen like up there? Non-existent. Okay. Thank you for informing me. We clearly need another one of these around up there. Uh-huh. Looking at the age of my hatches, it might be a good idea to let a couple of eggs just sit and lie and develop. These things take time. They do. We're fine with time. We accept it takes time. You know, I've never built a kiln. And it doesn't even use power. It just produces heat, and a lot of it. So we want to put it somewhere relatively where it won't matter. Like... it can't overheat. So... here we go. A kiln. Just because I want to see what it happens with it. Just because it looks really interesting to me. Everyone has a priority, right? Yes. Yes, they do. Good. Well, Athscan's is supply and storage at the moment. Which isn't bad, but... it will be build. In fact, we're going to set it to build, because... actually, stress might be accumulating a bit too much right now. What do you mean, a mess... oh yeah, mess hall. Can I set those as priorities, please? Make those into conductive wires, and then we can start making our conductivity properly. We need refined metal, without a doubt. We definitely don't have an issue with power anymore, it seems. The coal is working well. And we got a lot of it. Alright, we're making a ton of whatchamacallit now. How much we got? We off. One more load, and then this thing will have enough for an espresso machine so that we can make a great haul. Yes! Go, Nicola! Go! Prove that you're not incompetent to me! Run faster, Nails! Excellent! Yes! Appreciate Nails for all he does for us! Because he has just given us an espresso machine! Now that sounded like a new recruit! Get lost. I'm making this joke. I'm gonna keep making this joke until you guys get the word of get lost. You're not needed. The body temperature is clearly increasing down there. We've unlocked a wart seed. So you know what? Uproot that wart seed. Uproot that wart seed, someone. Please. Holy crap, dig out those now. You're very lucky I just noticed you, Bubbles. Bubbles, keep going. You're almost out. There you go. Christ, lady. Are you going down here to work now, are you? I'm actually somewhat impressed. Can you actually make it down there without being forced to go back up again? Almost! You've actually, due to how fast your mining speed is, it works. Huh, you made a stone hatchling, did you? I've never seen a stone hatchling. I can't wait to see what it's like. What's the difference of which one's the stone hatchling? Eat sedimentary rock. Okay. Come on, guys. I really want these things up here built, because I kind of really just want these things replaced, because sleep wheat is important. I know we've got infinite amount of food, but it's mostly mush fry. Okay? And mush fry isn't the best food in the world. Oh! The bedroom has been created. Glorious. Who needs to be in here? Ascan. And who was it that works down here? It's Nails, isn't it? Yeah, Nails. Nails is the engineer. That is now the bedroom of Ascan and Nails. Mostly because Nails needs it because it's so ugly! And Ascan needs it because he's a mechatronics engineer now. Something I should probably try and sort out some of the bits to now, that I can. You know, very little refined metal's actually needed for mechatronics. Just a tiny little bit. Welcome to the Gentleman's Imperial Order. I'm actually considering getting a new supplier, so... Biohazardous, no. Early bird. And good athletics. And good strength. And learning. I've never had a 13th member. But there's a first for everything, so welcome to the team, Ari. You are now a supplier. Or a golfer. This is a barracks. Hold on, it should be a bedroom. What do you need? Minimum height. Ah! Wasn't expecting the minimum height, but... Okay. How's that for a bedroom, then? We're just gonna make it... double story. You guys are idiots. So what's the difference in width compared to the... yeah. The regular bedrooms? Did they build the kiln? They did build the kiln. Okay. What can I do with kilns then? Refined carbon. What's refined carbon? Refined carbon is a solid purified element. It's a solid element purified from raw coal. That's it. Okay. What about chromatic? Ah. That looks like a pretty good, you know, resource. Let's try and make some of that. Somatic. Pottery. Looks pretty good, honestly. Well, you're slowly digging down there, and we're noting there's crude oil, which is variating in capacity, so that's interesting. Don't know what that could be about. Okay, the water geyser's now dormant. Okay. So that's all the water. So that's our giant supply of water around here then. Fair enough. Now is it a bedroom? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so this recreation room doesn't actually give any morale right now, does it? Let's look. It doesn't look it. You had a good meal. What counts as a good meal? Is this thing a good meal? Good. Ah, so it is. So eating berry sludges plus 8. Huh. Fair enough. I'm sorry, what? No, council uproot. These things can grow where they are. That's really good, actually. What do these things grow? What atmosphere do these things grow in? I thought they needed hydrogen at least. So, pepper nut plant actually just needs air pressure. It doesn't care what air it is. Huh. That's actually kind of cool to know. You're slowly getting down there, Nisbet. I'll give you full credit for trying. Virtual planetarium. Okay. So, is this another kind of research station, then? Someone break that. For me, please. And then probably that wire. And then, in other words, that wire too, actually. Break all three. I love how it says insignificant oxygen production, but we're clearly not suffering in the oxygen department, are we? Not really. This is fair. This is fine. Maybe a bit thin up there, but it's fine along all over here. Oh wow, the batteries are full, basically. Okay. Then hold on. I need to create the smart battery now. To do this intelligently. Where am I going to put it? If I put the smart battery there... Boom. And then go automation. It does cost decor. Why does it cost decor? There, a bit of automation so we don't use as much coal as we are. Because though we have hatches, coal is not unlimited. Oh, but we've got somatic now. Is it? Yeah, there's some. There we go. Somatic is hard, brittle material formed from heated clay. It is reliable construction material. Resource type, raw mineral. Melting point, too high. Hardness, very firm. Specific heat capacity. Blah 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 blah. Plus 20% decor. Plus 200% overheat capacity. As it's a material, does that mean I can make it out of... Yes. Thermal heat conductivity 0.96. Capacity 0.84. Conductivity 0.1. Specific heat capacity 2. Those are things you'd think I should know, but I kind of really don't. I can't remember what any of them do. What those words mean. Or rather, what they more so refer to. By the way, hi, you've got a lot of strength. Huh. I'm gonna leave it. We technically don't need one right now, because I think increasing everything by 1 helped with that supply problem I was having. Main issue I seem to be having is that so many people seem to be moving through here. So, I'm going to say default access is off unless you're Ari or Turner or who's the other transporter? It's Biner. There we go. And as much as I don't want to allow them in, because of the fact Biner is a destructive person, we seem to be doing perfectly fine with stress right now. We still need to go higher. And then when we get... And the problem with that is the fact we have gone as high as we have. There's not many more ways to go higher. Oh, you're getting down there, Nisbet. I'll give you full credit. Oh, and this thing's working now, which makes it even better for us. So how long do you take to make stuff out of interest? Because you haven't really told me anything about you. And honestly, I feel like making refined coal or refined carbon just to see what it does, because it's got to be used for something. In fact, where can I find it? Carbon fiber is a refined material with high tensile strength. How do I get carbon fiber then? Wait, there's a list of what type of geysers I can find in this game? Well, alright then. I suppose that's really cool to realize and know. Okay, you guys aren't happy right now, and I've been told the reason you don't produce light is because you're not happy. So tell me, why aren't you happy? Is it because there's too many eggs? There's one there. How many of you are there? You're about to die. You're a baby? You're about to die. That one's not far off. And then that one isn't far off either. But you know what? All the same, we will remove both eggs. Because why not? Oh, you've already made it. Okay, refined carbon. Where is it? It's in this giant list of stuff eventually. Consumable ore. Okay. So you don't seem to do anything. Well, we need more iron. You know what, now that I think about it, we need steel, don't we? I don't know how to make steel. Steel is a metal alloy composed of iron and carbon. That doesn't tell me a thing. Alright, who's about to die? You're not. You're not. You are. You're about to go pop. So you know what, Mr. Shinebug? Go pop. We wanted you to go pop. Because we got 3 little new little babies all waiting to live. So unfortunately, as much as it kills me to do this, we need to do that now. And it turns out people were right. If they're overcrowded too much, they don't generate light. So light bugs are all about wanting friends and to be with their friends. But when you allow them to be with their friends, it turns out they don't like their friends so much and there's too many of them. Well done, Nisbet. It looks like we still got a fair amount of space to travel up to, though. You should be able to jump that. Meaning you should then be able to jump up there to get in there. Which should enable you to get over here. We are going to get everything done. Or rather, we are going to... not maybe get everything done, but we're at least going to see the surface. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I told them to kill a hatch because it had like 3 days left to live. And it wasn't in any way useful to us. might need the high temperature forging in order to actually properly make steel. I don't know. Insignificant resources. Databank. Come again. What the hell's a databank? Crucial materials needed. Conducts interstellar research using data from telescopes and research modules. Ah! Okay, so that's actually useless to me right now. Well, I've built it all the same. That's not quite in range to get grabbed, is it? No, someone else just grabbed it immediately, that's all. You're glum. Why are you glum? This critter's feeling down because its needs aren't met. It's been all alone all of its life, and it's going to stay that way until the very end. Everything seems to be going quite well. Someone's has got too many germs in them. From what? How do you have so many germs in you? Out of interest. Well, I don't think it's anything too much to worry about, because they're going down. Athscan's a little stressed. What's stressing him out? What's stressing you out, Athscan? Where are you? Nothing. Your stress is going down. Good. That's how we like to see it. You know, it's kind of satisfying just watching the food go along up the stairs and then get pushed into that. I don't know why. You know, what haven't I built before? This is the I've been playing this game for a year episode. What haven't I built before? What would be cool to see built? Sure. I don't know which circuit it would be connected to. Frankly, I think it would need a new circuit at this point. Yeah, probably a new circuit. What else is there we could build? Is there anything I can build which doesn't require power? You require power. You produce how much heat? I suppose if you're I suppose you're going to be in the space in a vacuum, so it won't matter. Rock granulator. Produces sand from raw material. I've never built you. I've never properly seen any reason to build you. You're an awfully big object, I must say. You're 4 tall, Jesus Christ. But... why not? New stuff for everything. Someone come break down this thing for me. Food shortage. It does look like it's going a bit down, which is concerning. Ah, you broke it. Cool. What was it? Refinement? Yeah, rock granulator. And here we've got the glass forge. Okay. Rock granulator breaks down anything and everything into sand. For whatever reason you'd ever need that. Glass forge. Makes glass. We don't have any reason for glass right now. Apart from... I don't have a window tile? How do I not have a window tile? How do I get a window tile? Window tile. Research that. We want windows. Then we could probably put turn these into glass to so make the little light bugs even happier. Or the people working under the light bugs to be even happier even, I should probably say. Oh, we have a little baby puff now. Sweet. And as we have a little baby puff, we are going to be happy. Because it can start producing a slime. Which I should be probably trying to refine into stuff. That might be an idea. Alright, rock fabricator, what do you do? Wolframite into Tuscan. Crushes gold into pure gold and sand. Wait, so you refine things at half capacity and give us sand at the same time. And also produce a goddamn ton of heat. same amount of heat as a refinery, but requires significantly less power and no liquid. Yeah, could be worse. It crushes metals into the refined metal and into stuff. What's Tuscan then? It is suitable for building power systems. Is it? Doesn't say it is. Whatever. What the hell's lime? Lime. Lime is a material commonly found in critter egg shells. It is used for construction material. Why not? I mean, I got tons of it. The amount of eggs I deal with every day. It actually requires people to work on it, does it? Well, that's annoying. Did you ever break down to here? Oh, you did. Oh, well, find out what the hell this thing is then. If you don't mind my asking. I mean, we have it. We might as well find out. We also have cichlers down there. Can cichlers survive in water? I don't know. We've got fossils. What are fossils used for? Used for as a construction material, if you say so. A copper volcano. Okay. Not bad. And it's dormant right now, so we don't have to deal with it. Fair enough. And I just realised I've got all this goddamn algae. I've been wondering where am I going to get algae, and there's a crap ton of it right here. So have I got lime in this pile now? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's actually used it yet. It gets so dark in England this time of year. So if you don't like the fact I'm using my bedroom light for lighting, well, too bad. I don't have anything else. Oh, a light bug just died. Oh, there goes another one. I'm starting to think I need to take that water and cool it down. Problem is, I don't know how to cool it down. Everything is definitely running smoothly, that's for sure. We still need to go up. And probably discover new things. What was the last thing I discovered? Oh yeah, glass. The glass. Well, I mean the process of discovering the glass thing. Once the break's over, he should be finished. There we go. Right. Transit tubes. What can I do with the transit tubes? And Jesus Christ, Nails, what is your... whatchamacallit? Athletics at this point. 10. I'm not surprised with how much you keep running on that thing. Starvation? How is he starving? Cannot reach food. What? I forgot about that. I have to set this thing so it allows manual use. Right. Excuse you, what's this? Iron to steel. Overheat temperature increased by 200 degrees. That's pretty good. So I can turn 70 kilograms of iron into 100 kilograms of steel, which is a profit in its own right, but it consumes technically a lot of coal in the process. Technically. And I need more lime to do it. Oh, okay. Huh. I need something to get more lime then, so that I can get more steel. Well, pretty cool to know, though. Do I want more showers? I feel I do. Because showers are a nice bonus, to say the least. And I could put them up here on top of this. I do kind of also want to give better bedrooms to everyone. And there is a plan out I could do here to do it. Also, I didn't realize that thing was out of water. Nothing's growing due to a lack of water. What we need is to somehow transport this water all the way around to somewhere nearby, like here. Problem with that is that it's heat. Solution to that is this. Problem to this is the heat it produces. And also keeping... Well, I suppose keeping it cold isn't a problem if we get enough clay. Hassan, where are you going? Are you gathering dirt for the mush bars? Yes, it looks like that's what you're doing. I need another farmer. My farmer should only be farming. Look at all the water you are not using. Miss Farmer. What are you doing now? Delivering? What are you delivering and why? I think I need to set the farmer, of all things, to only farm. I don't think the farmer's the one in charge of actually supplying water. Okay. Well, we've got a copper volcano now. Great. Suffocating. Why and how? Ah! It's a good thing I can react quicker than you can, woman. Go up there. You dig. We need you to dig. We want to see the surface, Nisbet. Oh, look, there's the surface. Huh. I could not have timed that any better if I tried. Also, what the hell is a shovel volve? This is the new creature, isn't it? Shovel volves are burrowing critters that eat the regolith collected on terrestrial surfaces. They cannot burrow through refined metals. They eat regolith, dirt and iron ore, and they excrete 50% of what they did. They provide no decor, and there is any specific point to them at all. Why? How? Alright, well, we can at least go to the surface potentially now. We just have to be careful where we dig. And I'm pretty sure, provided we're not touching the azurite too much, we should be fine. Okay. Glorious. I now have enough lime. Then make me 2 batches of steel, because I just want to make steel. And prove that I have now made steel. You need a lot of steel. What is with all this? What do you mean too much? How is that too much liquid? This game's high. I have to admit, Nisbet, despite being a little destructive when you're stressed, you are very good at what you do, which is dig. And you like to dig a lot. And you're very good at digging a lot, especially right now in the middle of the night, because you love the night for some reason. I need a thumbnail. I think this bedroom's a pretty good thumbnail, personally. And so I will use this this. It doesn't look like we can get to the exit, unfortunately. Or get to the entrance, I should say, to this thing, to this area. Why is there just a bunch of random iron on the surface of this place? Out of interest. Alright, let's take a look at this little thing. It looks weird. It looks kinda cute, I suppose. But not the cutest thing in the world. Where'd this water come from? Random and weird. Someone go mop that up. This is the problem with ice. It gets everywhere. Yeah, why is there so much water around here? And how does it keep just flying everywhere? Out of interest? Where? No, don't get hypothermia. Tell me how you're fucking out, where this water is coming from. Because you literally just swept all of that up. How is it there again? That is bullcrap. That is actual bull. Proper, legitimate bull. But I suppose if the game wants to tell me it's about time I made a bloody medical bay, I suppose I shouldn't disagree with it. Still, where does this water come from? How? How is there still not wiped water? Where is it actually coming from? Stop walking through it, mop it up, and explain to me where it's coming from. Starvation. We have no food. Why do we have no food? Because the cooks aren't making any food. For some stupid reason. So you know what? I gave you free will before, you gain none now. You cook, and you cook. And when you don't know what more you need to cook, you cook some more. Someone, please, mop up this crap that's stopping our sleet wheat production. Please. And don't just stand in the water. Well, we've actually had a really good session today. We have discovered steel, for a start, from 2 devices I never thought I'd ever make. That's irritating. We discovered this thing. We didn't discover anything it does, but we discovered it. We've got power working properly, and it's no longer an issue. We've got bedrooms. Nice bedrooms. We're gonna have just as nice bedrooms soon enough. I'm gonna make more like that. Well, almost like that. Not quite as good as that. We've seen the surface. And this big thing inside of it. We have, still got plenty of supplies to last us ages. And so, despite this, I think we can do it. Mostly because we've got so much water, it's unbelievable. Because we found this thing so early. And because we found that so early, we have not had water problems, basically. Because that thing just... By the time this has any potential to run out, that is likely back online again. So it won't matter. The only thing I should probably try and do is, frankly, find a way to cool down this water without it affecting my sleet wheat farm up here. And then physically jerry-rig it into working into my plants. Because that's the problem with the plants right now. Irrigation. Well, that's one of the main problems. These guys are also suffering from body temperature a little. I might just move them up here. Because this place up here is quite cold. So just moving all the plant life up here might not be the worst idea. Problem is moving the shine bugs up there. But that's another issue for another time. So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. Wait, if I can get glass working and then I move the shine bugs up here, I can then have the farm and the bug ranch as separate different buildings, so we can actually get the benefit of the greenhouse effect on the plants. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So everyone, as I said before, what can I say other than thank you all for watching? I have been your host through this endeavor, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next week. But I'm afraid that, until that time, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.